Bitcoin Pod. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis and quoting Max Kaiser. President Bukele and the Rumble Video CEO have endorsed the plan to make El Salvador a free speech haven. El Salvador has passed in the U.S. for economic and speech freedom to become the only indispensable nation on earth. Additional announcements coming soon. I'll be sharing the latest updates, as well as Bitcoin's hash rate reaches 692 exahashes per second, nearing 700 exahashes per second milestone. We'll also be discussing the latest from Arthur Hayes, predicting a Bitcoin rally after recently closing his short position. Also, Stack smart contracts reach record high ahead of their Nakamoto upgrade. We'll also be discussing Elon Musk agrees to head Donald Trump's DOGE, Government Efficiency Commission. We're also going to be discussing an executive predicting $150,000 Bitcoin by 2025 and $1 million per coin by 2030, and ultimately saying as well that one Satoshi will be equivalent to $1, which is ultimately $1 million per Bitcoin. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, in today's show. Welcome, crypto fam. What's poppin'? What's good in the hood? Welcome to everyone on the stream. MJ, the Oracle. Shout out to all the mods. Shout out all the members of the stream. And happy Sunday. Church is in session. I'm going to be preaching the holy gospel of Satoshi for the next couple of hours. Welcome everyone just joining us. Share the stream. Spread the word. Let people know we're live. Shout out to the Oracle, MJ, Diana. Good to see you. And of course, we'll be looking at the live charts as we do each and every day. JB got a little sun today. Played some one-on-one basketball. It was pretty lit. I'm thinking a little more volatility. Right on, MJ. Welcome, Chris. Ahoy, Bitcoin Pirate crew. Cheers, Greg. Shout out Digital Dankness with the disclaimer. This entire stream, there's no financial advice given. The information provided is from recent news articles for entertainment and discussion only. Always do your own research before investing in crypto. And yeah, welcome Adam. Welcome the rest of the fam. Let's freaking go. If you guys can repost the stream, it's greatly appreciated.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Welcome everyone just joining the stream. Shout out everyone in the chat. We're live right now on X, Rumble, and YouTube. These are the three platforms we stream each and every day, 7 days a week. I just pinned the stream to the top of my profile. You'll notice it there. So it's easy to find on X. If you guys can heart and repost it, it's greatly appreciated. Shout out to Chandy. She may be in here today. I know she's on her way to the Imagine Dragons concert, which is going to be pretty lit. Welcome, Julie. Good to see you. Pray tomorrow's a better day for the biddy. Hey, we did tap I think it was 52.6 just the other day, yesterday. So we're above 54. Could be worse. But yeah, expect more volatility. Some analysts are calling for 47. We're going to be discussing the latest charts and all that and where Bitcoin will likely go next. If $1 sats, $1 Bitcoin will be worth. That is a good point there. So sorry if I misquoted earlier. Maybe it meant to say then, what would be 1 million per coin? Is it 1 penny instead of $1? Correct me. Silas, welcome to the stream, brother. What's poppin'? What's good? Welcome, everyone. Shout out Digital Dankness. Appreciate the repost, brother. Shout out T. Rollin. Appreciate the repost. Thank you, JC, Willie. Appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Silver Spike, thank you for the repost. Anyone who reposts the stream with a quote or a comment will get reposted. I'll shout you out and I'll follow you back. And it goes for anyone during the entire stream. I'll be checking. On vacation in Cabo, I'm watching JV. What is wrong with me? That means Crypto News Alerts is better than vacay in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. That's pretty lit. Thank you for being tuned in, brother. Enjoy the vacay. The consensus seems to be into the 40s, so perhaps we won't see that. Found her. She was wandering again. Who was that you just found? Yeah. Welcome everyone on the stream. I had a lot of caffeine today, yo. I had 2 cappuccinos and some coffee, and I played ball for a few hours. Hence, I'm a little red today. And the second 2 games were in the pouring rain, which is even cooler. Time to launch maybe soon. Could be very soon. Let me know if you think the bottom is currently in when we hit 49 a couple of weeks ago. Do you think we'll maintain? Shout out Adam Taylor. Welcome to the stream. I just reposted your quote there. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah. But yeah, welcome everyone. Is it true GG has been sacked, meaning fired? I didn't hear that yet. It's possible. I'm not sure. I didn't see it in the headlines yet. My husband decides to let her out. Oh, is it your pup? And not watch her like a hawk, my oldest. Oh, your oldest dog. She's almost 15. Wow. Indeed, Bitcoin has a tendency of being contrary of the charts, crypto influencers, and the media. Yeah. Bitcoin's like on its own vector. Bitcoin does its own thing. I got some of the Brew Doctor. I got my Clear Mind, rosemary, mint, sage, and green tea. Let's pop that baby open. We're going to start here in just a moment. Give everyone an opportunity to join us. I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. Welcome, everyone. Happy Sunday fun day. Let's go. 54 Gs. Great time to be stacking the sats. And you are right. There's 100 million Satoshis in a Bitcoin. So by the time Bitcoin's $1, it'll be $100 million Bitcoin price. I think I meant to say earlier, when it's a penny, 1 cent, that means Bitcoin will be $1 when a sat is 1 penny. And right now, you could probably get like, we're going to check out the time chain calendar, probably somewhere between 1,800-ish sats for $1 right now, with the Bitcoin price at the 54,000 level. You have 2 types of sage, sweetgrass, and rosemary coming to you. Nice. Very excited to be lighting those incense when they come. So looking forward to that. Sweetgrass, rosemary, good stuff. I'm drinking rosemary today. So one of my favorite flavors is the Clear Mind. Good evening, Zondolf. Welcome, family. Welcome, everyone just joining us. But anyways, let's get rolling. If you're new to the channel, important to smash the likes. Go ahead and subscribe to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. Also hit that bell icon, turn on all notifications. Today is pod episode number 1754. I'm your host, JV. It's September 8th, 2024. It's Sunday. Bitcoin barely in the green. Yesterday we tapped roughly 52.6. Today we're back above 54.3 at the time of the live stream. Let's check out our market watch. As we can see on Coin360, Bitcoin at 54.5 here, Ether below 2,300, AVAX, one of the top gainers, up 5%, Solana barely in the green, along with Tron and Cardano, XRP correcting, and checking out CoinMarketCap.com. The market cap is all the way down to 1.93 trillion total crypto market, and the Bitcoin market cap is all the way down to 1.073 trillion dollars. We got roughly 39 billion worth of volume in the past 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance 55.7%, with the Ether dominance at 14.2%. And checking out top 100 crypto gainers in the past 24 hours, we got BTT up 17%, Quant up 14%, and AVAX up 5%. Let me know which alts, if any, you're bullish on for the bull. And checking out the crypto bubbles. Let's see if the website's down. It's been very weird lately. It's down, so no worries. We'll check out the crypto greed and fear index. Today we're back in fear. No more extreme fear. We did tap extreme fear yesterday at a 23. Today we're at 29. Last week at 26, and last month at 48, which is neutral. And let's pull up the time chain calendar. I forgot to pre-pull it up. Should be loading for you guys here. And you guys could see you can currently get 1,838 Satoshis for $1. We're on block height number 860,512. We got 189,488 blocks left until the next halving, which will most likely be April of 2028. So there you go, family. Let me know if you think the bottom is in, or where do you feel we're likely to go next. And welcome everyone just joining us. Shout out Chris, Darth Melda. I appreciate the repost. Chris Robinson, bullish on Sol, right on. I think this special phase Bitcoin correlates with the election. Bets by 70% and 30% about if soft landing in 2025 could be possible. Is Sunday fun day? That's right. You gotta love the Sunday fun days. Yeah, I mean, shout out Rick. I appreciate the repost. Pamela, Glenn Cooper just reposted y'all. Thank you, thank you. We're going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. We do got a lot to share. Bitcoin's barely in the green. Is the bottom in? Let me know. Obviously, markets are back open tomorrow. But anyways, we're going to dive right into today's Bitcoin technical analysis and check out some of the live charts and go from there. So here we go. Headline reads, Bitcoin analyst sees biggest bull cycle at 45,000. Now is the Bitcoin price floor. Let's discuss this. Bitcoin is due for some final corrections before spending the next 2 years in a bull run, according to this analysis from Mikhail van de Poppe. Few Bitcoin market observers are willing to go on record to call the end of the 6th month of the Bitcoin price consolidation. Van de Poppe, however, the end of one of the most frustrating episodes in Bitcoin history should be imminent. He says liquidity was taken and Bitcoin is back up to 54.8. He also shared expect the max of 55.5 on this run. Then we could be revisiting 53 before clearly breaking back upwards. Final corrections and then 2 years bull. The day prior, another post included a chart with a potential roadmap for the recovery, barring any surprise events throwing it off course. Bitcoin has failed to convince traders that lower lows will not surface even a month after it hit a 6-month bottom below 50,000. Despite favorable macroeconomic conditions around the corner, crypto market doom and gloom persists. Van de Poppe acknowledges the risks, arguing that the equities are running up on the weakness. Quoting him again, the equity markets are fragile in terms of liquidity, and people are very eager to put their money away towards these assets due to fear of inflation. That's going to reverse really soon. Now for Bitcoin, there is a silver lining, which is a major crash, likely off the table. Instead, Bitcoin is copying behavior from the 2019 compared to the S&P 500, with the implication that it is just at the start, not the end, of a long-term bull market. Quoting him here, we can also see there's been a significant correction taking place of the markets, which is likely to come to an end. Just like the correction in 2019 landed at 6,000, we're likely landing at 45 to 50,000 on the biddy. He also shares from that perspective, with the upcoming rate cuts from the Fed, the weakening economy, and the global liquidity being increased in China, it seems almost inevitable that we're actually at the edge of the biggest bull cycle ever. It's going up forever, Laura. Let me know if you agree with the analysts. Now, September 18th, we'll see the United States Federal Reserve in 10 days meet to decide on the interest rate changes, with markets long priced and in 100% odds of a rate cut. This should ultimately benefit the crypto and risk assets as lower rates encourage liquidity to enter the market. So there you go, yo. Let me know if you feel we can likely tap a bottom of 45, or do you think the bottom is already in? Now, news coming from El Salvador. This is actually quite awesome. And they were speaking about it actually on the news in, let's see, which country is this? GB News. Oh, in the UK. So anyways, quoting Max Kaiser, President Bukele and Chris Pavlovsky, the Rumble CEO, have endorsed the plan to make El Salvador a free speech haven. El Salvador is passing the U.S. for economic speech freedom to become the only indispensable nation on earth. Additional announcements coming soon. So as you know, more recently, Bukele announced that in El Salvador, they respect freedom of speech and that you will not be like in prison, like in the United States, for speaking your mind when you're an influencer telling the truth. You know what I mean? So pretty cool. So I think this is going to encourage a lot more people who respect that First Amendment of the United States, to be protected in El Salvador. And also they just recently announced, as I shared on yesterday's pod, they're going to have a 24/7 uncensored El Salvador channel on Rumble, which cannot be shut down, which is pretty lit. But anyways, let's check out some of the live charts. Welcome everyone just joining the stream. What you're looking at is the 1 hour. Brought to you via TradingView via Coinbase. You can see we did get some big green candles, which is nice. That took us out of that 52-ish slump. No particular targets here on the 1 hour, but let's check out the 4 hour and we'll work our way out. You can see on the 4 hour chart, we had the big red candle, and then followed by a pretty big green candle. So we'll see where Monday takes us as the markets reopen. And zooming out a little more, we'll check out the 1 day. We'll see if there's any targets here. Yeah, we do have a target. It's sitting all the way down at 47.7, so be conscious of that. And you can notice on the daily chart, big red candles, unfortunately. Let's see if today can turn back bullish, and we'll check out the 1 week, which still has the sexy cup and handle target at just shy of 125,000, which I'd love to see play out. I think most likely Q4 of this year. And let's check out the monthly real quick. Take a quick look. There's the monthly chart, again, live and in the flesh. We've had a lot of sideways trading action, clearly, as you can see. And typically, June, July, August, September, all bearish months. And then fourth quarter, October, November, December, tend to get bullish. So we'll see how this plays out, family. Welcome, everyone just joined the stream. Let's go. I crashed last night. Only got 4 hours of sleep in 5 days. What? How are you up? Also, if one sat $1, that would mean each transfer could cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. I hope not. I think logically, the ultimate price of Bitcoin would be limited for a reasonable price for each transaction. Even 1 million Bitcoin would mean each transfer would get very expensive. My sleep schedule is non-existent. The last few weeks, I sleep a few hours, up a few days, day and night. So how much coffee are you drinking, Oracle? Considering you only are sleeping like less than an hour a day. Are you on like 64 ounces? Let me know. But yeah, welcome everyone just joining the stream. 420 people on live. So happy 420. And that's ironic. It's 419. So the time is about to flip 420 as we have 420 people on the stream. Happy 420. And cheers. And thank you guys for all the reposts and all the love. And welcome everyone just joining us. Yeah. So here we go. Let's continue with the news. We got the TA out of the way. Let's discuss what's in the headlines for today in the market. Here we go. The hash rate, which just recently hit an all-time high. That's actually good bullish news, this metric. So let's break this down 1 second. Headline here reads, Bitcoin's hash rate reaches 692 exahashes a second, nearing 700, which is a new milestone. On Sunday, September 8th, which is today, Bitcoin's total hash rate spiked to an impressive 692 exahashes a second, edging even closer to the 700 exahash milestone. This marks yet another all-time high for Bitcoin's network this week, and throughout 2024, the network experienced a significant boost in computational power, climbing from 393 exahashes per second to the current level. Again, new all-time high. This translates to an increase of more than 299 exahashes a second since September 8th of last year, a year ago, reflecting 76% growth over the past year. And over the past week, the hash rate jumped by 66 exahashes per second, landing at the current 692 exahashes a second. This increase coincides with the network's mining difficulty nearing its highest levels, while miner revenue has taken a steep drop. The hash price, or the estimated value of 1 petahash per second, has dropped below yesterday's $39 per petahash per day. And as of Sunday, it sits at $38.55, according to Luxor's hash rate index. The steady climb in Bitcoin's hash rate points to a deeper shift, reflecting the growing strength and persistence of the network. The elevated computational power has resulted in quicker block intervals, averaging about 9 minutes and 28 seconds. Where it's typically roughly 10 minutes. The rapid pace is setting the stage for the upcoming difficulty adjustment scheduled in 2 days on September 10th. So that's going to be on Tuesday, fam, with a projected increase of 5.5% approximately. Should this estimate hold, the difficulty will break the previous all-time high yet again, set during the 2-week epoch that began on July 31st. And as you know, the Bitcoin hash rate is an indicator, lagging indicator of the price. They say the Bitcoin price follows the hash rate. So let's freaking go. Definitely a good sign when that metric is at an all-time high. I think my sleeplessness is caused by stress, says the Oracle. Sorry to hear that. If El Salvador persists this way for another 60 years, then cool. You're not late. You're on your time, says Thankness. Another problem women have that start with men. No wonder women hate men. Oh boy. I don't know exactly you guys are talking about, but until then, it's unstable region, says C-List. Right on. But yeah, welcome everyone just joining our stream. And absolutely, stress can disrupt sleep 100%. Stress disrupts everything. Crazy weekend, eh? Shout out Shortcoin. Welcome to the stream, family. And welcome everyone just joining us. Let me know what's good. And don't forget, this is live and interactive, so say hello. Don't be shy. And for the 400 plus on X watching, if you want to interact in the chat, which is the comments you see on your screen, you got to go to the YouTube channel, which is cryptonewsalerts.net. Bitcoin is in the green. Yes, flipping green, red, green, red, green, red. Can we stay in the green? That's the question. Me don't cause stress, says T-List. The ladies made a mention to the menopause. Oh. Understood there, dankness. It's that special time of the month. Yes, stress can cause all sorts of problems, 100%. Stress and fear. And that's what the news media is designed to do, keep you in a constant state of fear so you can be controlled and manipulated. I've only had a 30-ounce cup of coffee today, JB. So you're working towards 60 ounces. Nice. I had 2 cappuccinos this morning when I woke up, and I had another coffee just after I played ball, but ball really exhausted me. So it's like I feel weird because I got the caffeine, but my body is like exhausted. Subscribe to our Clips channel. Thank you, Streamlabs, for the reminder. We do have a secondary channel, which can be found at clips.cryptonewsalerts.net for the short content from the live stream. Shorts and just clips in general. And shout out Shandy10 Music as well. We premiered a new music video, which is pretty lit, called Bitcoin Forever yesterday. We'll play it again later today. Really good song. And shout out Shandy. I know she's on her way to the Imagine Dragons concert, so I don't know if she'll be able to pop in the chat today. Bitcoin mining difficulty near the all-time high. Bitcoin exchange reserves all-time low. Bitcoin long-term HODL wallets all-time high. Something's got to give. Amen. You seem really mellow, JV. I know. I think I'm exhausted. Yeah, 2 hours of straight ball and hardcore in the Puerto Rico heat, and maybe not enough sleep. I don't know, but I'm feeling mellow. Geez, you trying to catch up with me? I know. I'm trying to catch up with the Oracle. You inspire me. Imagine Dragons. That sounds cool. You've never heard of lightning before the thunder, dun, 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 dun. You must have heard their songs. They get billions of views. So I'm sure you've heard them. But yeah, they're called Imagine Dragons. They're a great band. I love Imagine Dragons. Yeah, they're very good. And Turgeon spelled backwards is Nigrat. What does that mean? From Phoebe and Friends? Phoebe? It's a good band. Yes, 100%. Really good. So I know she's excited for that. And I'm sure she'll let us know how it went. And but anyways, Joe, let's continue. We discussed the hash rate hitting a new all-time high. Let's discuss next headline of the day. Arthur Hayes predicts Bitcoin rally after closing short position. Arthur Hayes closes Bitcoin short position following initial concerns about a deep correction over the weekend. Hayes, the former CEO of BitMEX, warned that Bitcoin could crack below 50,000, a psychological mark this weekend as he opened a short position to capitalize on the downside. Easing investor concerns, Hayes announced the closure of his short position, expecting a potential Bitcoin rally as soon as next week. Send it. Quoting him here. Closed my Bitcoin short. Made 3% profit, enough to cover my food and bar tab. With Bad Girl Yellen watching the markets release a weekend statement. If stuff continues to puke next week, Bitcoin might rise, anticipating more liquidity. And according to Hayes, the Bitcoin price may surge as early as next week, driven by the increase of the United States dollar liquidity from the Fed. The current weakness in the economy and financial markets could prompt this action. Now, Bitcoin price could also rally on money printing as money printer continue to go. The expectation of more liquidity injection from the world's largest economy could significantly bolster crypto investor sentiment and the Bitcoin price action. More downside action in traditional markets could indeed invite a liquidity injection, according to Hayes, as shared here. Bad Girl Yellen is watching. If markets go down more, she'll definitely pump up the jam by printing more money. I think that's hilarious. Bad girl, especially the way he spelled girl. You got to love bad girls, right, gentlemen? The M2 money supply, which estimates all cash and short-term bank deposits across the U.S., could be the key to the next Bitcoin rally, according to Jamie Couts, chief crypto analyst at Real Vision. As he shared here, this is due to a high correlation with Bitcoin bull cycles. Of the big three I track in my Bitcoin liquidity framework, global M2 appears to capture the most of the moves. However, the rate of change in the money supply is more important than the nominal value, as Bitcoin usually moves with shifts in M2 momentum. At the beginning of May, the M2 money supply turned positive year over year for the first time since November of 2023, signaling investors can soon start looking for hedges against inflation, such as Bitcoin. Now, investor sentiment also took a hit this week after fears of a sub 50,000 Bitcoin correction crashed the crypto market sentiment into extreme fear. Despite the widespread concerns, Bitcoin's September downside remains in line with the previous Bitcoin having cycles, quoting analyst Red Capital. When Bitcoin retraced 7% September in 2021, Bitcoin rallied 39% the following October. Bitcoin is currently down 9% this September. Let me know if you feel history will rhyme. September historically been a month of downside volatility, with average Bitcoin returns at negative 4.6%, making it the most bearish month based on the average returns, according to CoinGlass data. So there you have it, yo. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the analysts. Welcome, everyone, just joining the stream. Shout out Anonymous, keeping it anonymous. What up, Steve? Data Biter, the rest of the fam. A quick reminder, please repost the stream over on XFam, such as Diana just did. Thank you, Diana Jones. Just reposted you. Anyone who reposts the stream with a quote or a comment, I will repost your quote or comment, and I will also shout you out, as I am right now, and follow you back if I'm not already following you guys. Shout out Short Coin. She put Bitcoin, let's freaking go. Just reposted you. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I've never sold any Bitcoin. Regrettably traded some for alts. I don't like bad girls. Rather quirky, cute types. Hey. Bitcoin market cap to 85 trillion. That means 85x. That's like 700 per human, accounting for lost and yet to be mined biddies. I love it. Hi, better late than never. Shout out Mark, you're right. Does anyone here even bother with ETH anymore? I got a bit still. Yeah, I may or may not have a bit as well. No pun intended, but yeah. I will repay you later, says Mark. For what? Bitcoin Q3 historic performance, median -4, Q4 median 68, October, December. Should bring some Bitcoin fireworks. I agree, I am not selling. It's been a hot summer, so over it. Right on. Oops, I meant 8.5 trillion, not 85 trillion. So you're not calling for 85x, but ultimately 8x. It is the quiet ladies that will steal my heart. Beware of those quiet ladies. It's the quiet ones you got to watch out for. I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a Bitcoin today, said Wimpy. Who's Wimpy? Shout out Talk to Ja. I appreciate the like on the stream. And VLDN Taylor, thank you as well. Anyone who liking and reposting, I appreciate it. It does help out a lot, get more eyeballs on the stream. We got roughly 700 people here already, and we're going to be streaming for the next 90 minutes. We're about to dive into the next story. Steve says, my mom's car broke down, so I'm trying to figure out what to sell. Damn, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, bro. Ish happens sometimes, though. But anyways, next story, we did discuss Arthur Hayes, I think. Yep, we just did. Let's discuss Stacks. This headline reads, Stacks smart contracts reach record high ahead of the Nakamoto upgrade. Any of you holders of Stacks, let me know. Stacks reached a new all-time high in smart contract deployment just days before the much anticipated Nakamoto upgrade, which is now fully activated. Stacks, the Bitcoin network smart contract layer, reached a new all-time high of over 1,400 monthly smart contracts deployed. Stacks announced the record high yesterday on X, quoting them here, a new high and 30% increase month over month. MOM for smart contract deployments month on month on the leading Bitcoin layer 2, Stacks. And you can see here the smart contract deployments. So Stacks doing big things. The new record high comes ahead of the full activation of the Nakamoto upgrade, which started rolling out the Bitcoin block 840,360 August 28th. The upgrade is expected to revolutionize Bitcoin-based decentralized finance, also known as BTC Fi. I never heard of that. BTC Fi, huh? A technical or technological paradigm that aims to bring DeFi capabilities to the world's first blockchain network. Let's go. The much-awaited Nakamoto upgrade could be a huge leap for Bitcoin DeFi and Layer 2 scalability, according to Diego, the co-founder of the BitFlow Finance, quoting him here, with Nakamoto, Stacks shifts to a Bitcoin native model, enhancing performance and security for Stacks projects by relying more on Bitcoin's infrastructure. Now, Mithill Thakor, the co-founder and CEO of Valar Bitcoin Liquidity Protocol, noted that the upgrade will also reduce Stacks block time to 5 seconds and create 100% Bitcoin finality, as he outlines here on X. Stacks is known as Bitcoin smart contract layer, as it enables the development of smart contracts on the world's first blockchain network. Let's dive deeper into Nakamoto upgrade. The final hard fork block to deliver the full activation of the Nakamoto upgrade is only days away. The Nakamoto upgrade's activation window opened August 28th, but the exact date of the full activation is yet to be determined by core developers. This is because developers opted to see at least 2 full stacking cycles to make sure the network remains stable ahead of the full activation. Stacks' upcoming Bitcoin-backed token, SBTC, will roll out 4 weeks after the Nakamoto upgrade was finalized and is currently on track to meet this schedule. The upgrade was named after Bitcoin's network's anonymous creator, as we know, Satoshi Nakamoto. But yeah, let me know how many of you are bullish on Stacks. I am. I know I have been for years, so I'm excited. Hey, JB, did you know there is a Mr. 500? I did not know. Wow. How consistent has he been? That's pretty phenomenal. We all know Mr. 100 typically buys 100 Bitcoin a day, but sometimes hundreds. And so I'm going to assume it's someone else who uses SafePal wallet, how to withdraw USDT by these words: Valve, rent, report, ostrich, void. I don't understand. I do find that many of the references are a lot more people each year, though. I have a few generations under my belt. Nice. Dang. Hey, El Salvador said buy Bitty around 62 in 2021. How they make 31 million? Well, it's called dollar cost averaging, Mike. El Salvador has been purchasing 1 Bitcoin per day, and I think their average buy price is like in the 40,000s. Correct me if I'm wrong, fam. I know we covered the exact number the other day, but I don't have it in front of me. But I think their average buy price is probably like somewhere in the 40,000 range, hence why they're up so much. Just because they made a purchase higher than the current price doesn't mean they're at a loss. That's why we dollar cost average DCA. Mr. 100 did a 500. Nice. Shout out Mr. 100. Do we still even know the mystery? Who is Mr. 100? Maybe El Salvador shorted? No. Those are keywords, and hopefully that was a joke. Hopefully. Elon is buying kitties. Mr. 500, I think he's the only one rich enough to buy 500 a day. Yeah, what's the price on that? Can someone run the math? 54,000 times 500. That's not chump change. And how consistent has the 500 been? Like, has this been going on for weeks, months, or just started? I'd love to know. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation. Also, Michael Dell has been doing a lot of, I can't even say cryptic, but just straight up Bitcoin tweets. So I think Michael Dell's a Bitcoin holder. I know his company doesn't necessarily have it because it would be shared on the earnings report. And I think they denied those rumors. But Michael Dell himself may be a Bitcoin whale because he's saying positive things about Bitcoin. I'm Mr. 1 BTC I buy per year. Right on, Serge. A Bitcoin per year keeps the doctors in the rear. There you go. Shout out, Serge. Good to see you, brother. 27 million. Thanks for doing the math. So they're dropping 27 million per day. Crazy. That's for 500 biddies. Thanks for the math breakdown, Greg. And again, welcome anyone joining the stream. Welcome to the podcast. Shout out Charlene. Are you guys hungry? Sorry, I already cooked lunch. Right on. Appreciate your comment. Good to have you on the stream here, Charlene. Shout out Steven. It's the start of the new week. Are you guys turning into crypto news alerts? Remember, there is no second best. Thank you, brother. Just reposted you. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out Guido. Come get a dose of Bukelenomics. Amen. Just retweeted you, brother. Shout out Zach Hudson, the best Bitcoin podcast. I just reposted you, brother. And again, anyone else who comments or quotes the live stream on X, which you'll notice pinned at the top of the profile, you'll get reposted, shouted out, and I'll make sure to follow you back. And if you guys can follow each other as well, repost each other's stuff, we're a big family here. It's always greatly appreciated. And shout out, of course, the Oracle, JC Ice on X. I believe she crossed 1,300 followers, which is pretty nice. Received, 14,000 Bitcoin, if I'm reading that correctly. Who's that? 31 ends, 1st, 2024. Yeah, Mark, let me know what you're sharing there. You don't put that out there unless you want someone to steal from you. I would go to the wallet website to find out how to withdraw. Yeah. Is it Taco Sunday night for you? Nice, Serge. Welcome, everyone. Join the stream. We have 800 people here. Cheers. I'm going to take another sip of my Clear Mind kombucha, and we'll continue with the news. Let's go. I'm feeling like Nipsey today. Notice Nipsey is chillaxing. But yeah, let's continue. Next story, we discussed the latest with Stacks, now the latest with Elon and Trump. Then we'll discuss some bullish predictions, and then we'll tap into our live Q&A. So yeah, this headline reads, Elon agrees to head Donald Trump's DOGE, Government Efficiency Commission. And I never saw Elon look so cool. That's the power of AI. But anyways, former President Trump announced on Thursday during his speech at the Economic Club in New York, he'll create a government efficiency commission with Tesla CEO Elon Musk, if elected president, quoting Trumpster here. At the suggestion of Elon, I will create a government efficiency commission tasked with conducting a complete financial and performance audit of the entire federal government and making recommendations for drastic reforms. We need to do it. Can't go on the way we are, noting that the Tesla billionaire has given him his complete and total endorsement. He also said, Elon, because he is not very busy, has agreed to head that task force. Musk frequently promoted the idea of a government efficiency commission on X, since proposing it to Trump during an interview on the platform. The Tesla CEO opined, the Department of Government Efficiency will be epic. And here's the post. And naturally, it's DOGE, which is Doge, and anytime Doge is mentioned or referenced, typically he pumps it. Of course, he has hundreds of millions of followers. But anyways, Musk's creation of the Department of the Government Efficiency, abbreviated as Doge, sparked enthusiasm amongst Dogecoin supporters. Musk, often referred to as the Doge father, has been a prominent advocate for Dogecoin. In another post, Musk wrote, if anyone feels strongly about keeping a government department, they can speak up. And he voiced strong concerns about the state of the government finances, stating the following, at current rates of government spending, America is in the fast lane to bankruptcy. Government overspending is what causes inflation. I like to say money printing causes inflation, but yeah, the bigger the debt, the more the money printer go burr, and the more the purchasing power of the bitty goes up, while the purchasing power of the dollar goes down. And according to the Trump advisors, the main goal of the commission will be to analyze the government functions and seek ways to save taxpayer money. The commission's formation is part of Trump's broader economic strategy, which includes plans to reduce taxes, increase tariffs, and repeal the Inflation Reduction Act. Trump also emphasized the commission's first task would be to eliminate fraud and improper payments within 6 months. And speaking of fraud, my favorite clip from Max Keiser comes to mind.
Wall Street is fraud, America is fraud, the world is fraud, banks are fraud, central banks are fraud. We live in an era of fraud. It's all based on fraud, and they get a percentage of the fraud. That's the business model. To suggest that there is any moral or ethical aspect to anything that's going on now is to...
And shout out to Yuck Fu. Pretty lit username. I appreciate the love on the post, the stream. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Let's check the profile here. You're going to notice we got roughly 800 people on X right now. We got a couple of hundred people on YouTube. We're also streaming on Rumble. Over 900 people on the stream right now. And you can notice the like to share ratio, 20 hearts, 16 reposts. I'm going to repost my own stream. So now we got 17. If you guys can do the same, like I said, I'll repost you and shout you out. Much appreciated. Shout out Charlene. Always appreciate your comments and reposts. Bitcoin, the digital jewel of El Salvador. Very well said. Just reposted ya. Thank you guys. But yeah, welcome everyone. I'll read comments for a moment before we dive into our feature story of the day, and before then we'll go into our Q&A. JBZ, hit the likes, you bunch of degens. Amen. Everyone knows the Government Efficiency Commission will end up being another inefficient government department. The rules: don't stir crap in the chat, don't dox anyone in the chat, don't disrespect anyone in the chat. The mods JV, don't spam the chat. Any of these will get you removed and banned. Thank you, Oracle. Thanks for always being an incredible mod, and shout out to all the mods. This shows up how quickly the supply will dry up. Right on. Is the Fed and all mods, feel free to drop your X profiles so everyone can follow you guys, because we appreciate your service. That goes for every moderator on the stream. You have my permission. Drop your links each and every day so people follow you. And if you guys can follow the mods, we appreciate that. This just shows how quickly the supply will dry up. Supply shock incoming, yo. Can we dox ourselves? You're welcome to dox yourself. Like, for example, if you drop a phone number in a chat with thousands of people on a live stream, you're probably going to get hundreds of phone calls. Feel free to do that. Become the chat. Let it surround you and fill you. That's right. We may get a Nipponator indicator, by the way. I started X up again after years. I got all these women following me from foreign countries. I feel so flattered. Why don't they follow me? Just be careful. Be careful out there, yo. A lot of scammers. A lot of scammers. Who rules, the hen or the rooster? Wow, you're at 1,400. Nice, 40 away. Let's help her hit 1,400 today, family. Drop your link, Oracle, and that way everyone can just click on it and follow you. And we'll see if we can get you past 1,400 during the stream. I ain't saying she a gold digger. She ain't messing with no broke. I ain't saying she a gold digger. But she ain't messing with no broke. Anyways, Nipsey's doing something interesting. I'm going to take another sip of the brew doctor here, and then we're going to continue with our feature story of the day. Welcome everyone just joining the stream. Make some noise. Spread the word. Let's go. Carlos Matos over here. Right on. Which info you're referring to there, Mark, on BitInfo charts? Let me know. And that's right, we do have a Discord at discord.cryptonewsalerts.net. That's what's up. Follow the mods. They say they'll follow you back. That's a good, fair trade-off. That way we can help each other build our X accounts and our following as a fam. Exactly what I like to do. What's with the title? What about it, Kay? You don't like it? You don't like my title, bruh? Be right back, fam. Hold down the fort. Do what you got to do there, Oracle. JV, you need to take that. You can tell. I think that's what I'm going to do right after the stream. I'm exhausted. Glad we're at 54. Yeah. Right on. But yeah, here's what we're going to do. Now for our feature story of the day. Executive predicts $150,000 Bitcoin price next year by 2025 and $1 million per coin by 2030, which would ultimately mean 1 penny per sat. 1 penny Satoshi equals $1 million Bitcoin, and $1 Satoshi is a $100 million Bitcoin. So let's break this baby down. And welcome everyone just joining us. So yeah, Bitcoin has been stuck in a boring price consolidation since March, since we hit price discovery at 73.8. However, most analysts and leaders remain bullish. Well, of course, We're not stupid, especially from quarter 4, 2024 to 2025. Exactly. I think Q4 is going to be lit and we'll finally hit that six-figure milestone. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that prediction. Now, leading institutions like Standard Chartered Bank predicted the world's largest digital asset could hit 150,000 by the end of this year. Let me know if you agree with them. Now, the largest shareholder of Standard Chartered, by the way, is BlackRock. They have 20 billion worth of Bitcoin volume since the ETF went live in January. Now one of the largest Bitcoin holders, if not the largest institutional holder in the world, which is wild, considering it took MicroStrategy 4 years to acquire 226,500 Bitcoin. BlackRock surpassed them in a few months. Crazy, right? Now the Swan Bitcoin CEO, Corey Clipston, is the latest to make Bitcoin price target. In a recent interview with Kitco, here's what he said. I think the Bitcoin price might be 100,000 flat by April 2025. And by the end of 2025, we'll probably have a round trip and be back down to 125 Gs. However, the executive maintained that the largest digital asset, the Biddy, could hit 1 million per coin by 2030, citing likely increased education about the asset. Quoting him again, we'll have Bitcoin sats to dollar parity, which means 1 million per coin by 2030. And again, when one Satoshi is 1 penny, that means we'll be at $1 million Bitcoin, as there's 100 million Satoshis in one Bitcoin. And by the time we're $1 per sat, we're talking about $100 million coin. And I know Michael Saylor has made those $100 million price predictions because I have covered them. And that'd be game changing. To say the least. Imagine $100 million Bitcoin, fam. Clipston's target was slightly different, which would mean you need 10 Bitcoin to become a trillionaire. Or sorry, billionaire, obviously. 100 million times 10 is a billion. So that'd be wild. Clipston's target was slightly different from Standard Chartered. The bank projected Bitcoin could hit 200,000 by the end of next year. Unlike Clipston's conservative 125,000 target. Let me know your target, family. Now, what does the Bitcoin power law model project? Let's discuss that. The Bitcoin Power Law is one of the prediction models widely used by analysts. We cover here on the stream and on the show. It attempts to gauge future price targets based on historical price action. It has 3 price bands: support, resistance, and median level. In early 2024, the model projected a high of 300,000, a low of 20,000, and a conservative target of 74 Gs, which, ironic, is right about the current all-time high. In March, we know Bitcoin hit 73.8, slightly shy of that median target, but pretty spot on. The model also targets for early 2025 are 420,000. Nice, I like that number. 40,000, I don't like that number. And 115,000. So Clipston's target was almost similar to the model's medium target, which is interesting. And for the end of 2025, the medium target was 150 Gs and was way below the executive's projections of 125,000. It's worth noting that the Power Law model relies on past price patterns and may be invalidated by black swan events. In the meantime, Bitcoin's recent dump eased above 52,000, the same support that stopped early August's massive decline. And according to Arthur Hayes, just Blaze, a rebound might be likely based on a positive outlook for the macro front, quoting him here. With bad girl Janet Yellen watching market and releasing a weekend statement, if stuff continues to puke next, Bitcoin just might rise, anticipating more dollar liquidity. So there you have it, yo. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Can you see 200,000 this cycle peak? Can you see 420,000? My personal prediction, and if you guys don't mind sharing yours, I'll read them out loud as well. I think for the bear scenario, which I believe will occur, cycle peak 2025, anywhere from 222,000 to as high as 750,000. That's my range for the cycle peak. Let me know where you feel it's likely to go, and I'll read the comments out loud. Welcome everyone to the Q&A segment of the live stream. I'm going to be streaming at least for the next hour. We're going to be doing Q&A, the uncensored version of the pod. We're going to be sharing music videos and having some good conversations. So welcome everyone just joining us. Yes, the chat is family friendly. Please. So just so you guys understand, because we stream every day. So I stream live on 3 platforms every day. Right now, we're on 3 platforms live. We have X, we have Rumble, and YouTube. Soon, we're going to end the YouTube stream, which is the family-friendly version of the pod, and we're going to continue with the uncensored version, which is not so family-friendly, because sometimes I use adult language. People in the chat use adult language, and we talk about controversial things that we do not speak about on YouTube. So yeah. So for the time being, considering this is YouTube, family friendly. I appreciate it. Had 4 limit orders between 52.6, 53.9. Defo ahead of there. Yeah. 220,000 in 2025 predict surge. Appreciate your prediction. Can you call me the consolidator? Yeah, sure, Kay. Welcome, consolidator. Juan Espino, welcome, brother. I see we got 1,100 people on the stream. Shout out to everyone. Less articles, more engagement. We do it all. Yeah. For this hour, it's no articles, strictly engaging with the chat. So it's all about you guys. First hour is pure content. Second hour, we just kick it. JV, do you think we are going to get the 50 basis points? I don't know or care. I don't know. I'll just be honest. I don't know. They said like 100% chance, so I'm going to go no. When analysts or people are that like, yeah, I mean, positive or certain, I tend to think the opposite, but it doesn't matter. Close to 1,200 people on the stream, so thank you guys for reposting. Thanks, JV. Anytime, consolidator. You guys are awesome. Shout out Zach Eslam. He put tune in to the one and only Crypto News Alerts. There is no second best. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate it, brother. And again, anyone who reposts the stream or comment, I'll repost you guys and shout you out.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Appreciate the feedback that you like the hat. So this hat came from my homie Sergio. You can cop hats, exclusive El Salvador hats he creates, and Bukele hats over at bitcoincaps.net. And this is a fitted, so it's pretty cool. I'm the size small, medium. It fits my head pretty well. So this particular hat. Yeah, I like the all white personally. It looks dark there, JV. Yes, because it's been raining and it's dark outside virtually. It gets pitch dark at 6 in Puerto Rico, and it's very gloomy, so it's already dark. Yeah, so that's why. Oompa Loompa. Shout out Kevin Knight. Appreciate you subbing to the pod. Fire hat. Thank you, Serge. 140,000 September 2025. Right on. Thanks. We'll check out for sure. Cheers. Shout out Bitcoin Realist. So yeah, Sergio is the one who creates all the El Salvador hats for Bukele and Max Kaiser. So he's a good guy. BLX, Bitcoin Liquidity Index, monthly post-halving performance. First up, 10,700%. Second, 2,671%. Third, 667%. Fourth, who knows? It may be more like the first. Bitcoin has never experienced this level of adoption. Facts, facts, facts. I dig it. And these are unprecedented times. I don't want no trouble. This is the best Bitcoin pod. Thank you, brother. If you guys can share that on X, let people know. It's appreciated. I didn't even realize baseball caps came in fitted. Glad they do. Explains your frequent haircuts. Yeah. $1 million 2030. Now we're talking. I think we could hit a milli in 2029. So by 2030, I'm rolling with that. Let me know if you guys agree. Thank you, Bitcoin Realist. He put Brother JV is live. Thank you, brother. Just reposted it. Appreciated. You guys are the bomb diggity. I mean, the love you guys give us is amazing. You're going to notice we already got 23 hearts on the live stream and 20 reposts. It's probably like a 95, 98% repost to like ratio, which is unheard of. So thank you, fam. Marcus Roth as well just wrote, there is no second best. Live now. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for that. Mikey Saylor, take it away.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Take all your time, figure out.
You heard it right there. It's going up forever. I'm sticking with 100,000 by Christmas. Hey, I'll take 100 G's. I know we have the potential to go higher. I'm thinking we could potentially hit the 125, the cup and handle target on the weekly chart. Let me know your thoughts. Helping the hubby fix a pipe. Nice. What do we call the plebs that store value in fiat? I thought you never asked, Thankness. We got a name for those folks.
But like most of the people who are buying assets,
We call them poor. It takes about 15 seconds of the clip to get to it. But anyways, what we're going to do, we're going to end the YouTube stream. We already got over 1,200 people here. We're going to continue with the uncensored extended version of the pod, which is exclusive on X and Rumble. So if you're on YouTube, you ain't got to go home, but head on over to the Rumble so you guys can continue. And again, we're going to be streaming for the next hour. So hope to see you on the Rumble. Again, rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. Let's get ready to rumble. I'll see you there shortly. And mods, let me know when the YouTube trans